Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Today what we discuss is something really important. It is not a travel issue. It is a frontline provocation between two nuclear powers. Number 1. The airport incident. How an Arunachal Pradesh-born woman was stopped, her passport challenged, and how China turned immigration into a sovereignty message. Number 2. The historical fault line. How this dispute began and how it exploded in 1962 and why it has never died after that. Number 3. The active India-China conflict over Arunachal. Who actually controls what on the ground, who dominates militarily, and who is under pressure. Number 4. The official Indian Foreign Ministry statement. What Delhi admitted, what it dodged, and what it exposed. Number 5. China's formal response. How Beijing used legal language to silently reinforce its territorial claim. No opinions, no noise. Only documented facts, military data, and official records. This is your very own Fareeha Farrukh, and you're watching 360 Digital English. Segment 1. The airport incident. Weaponizing identity. Well, an Indian citizen from Arunachal Pradesh was stopped during a transit at Chinese International Airport. Her passport was declared invalid solely because her place of birth was Arunachal Pradesh. She was detained for hours, denied onward travel, and told that her birthplace is claimed by China. This was not confusion or clerical error. This was deliberate enforcement of China's territorial claim using immigration authority. Hybrid warfare is not always tanks and artillery. Sometimes it is bureaucracy, rules, procedures. This is escalation below the war threshold. Segment 2. Historical fault line. Roots of the dispute. The dispute goes back to 1914. Produced the McMahon line, signed by British India and Tibet. China rejected the boundary then and still rejects it today. After 1947, India inherited the line. China never recognized it. The dispute escalated into open war in 1962 during the Sino-Indian War. China advanced into Arunachal, overran possessions, and then withdrew unilaterally, but it never abandoned its claims. Since 1962, India has maintained administration. China maintains strategic denial. This is why the conflict never ended. It changed shape only. Segment 3. Why Arunachal is a strategic trigger. Now this is interesting. Arunachal borders Tibet, a Chinese internal security zone. One town matters most, Tawang, central to the Dalai Lama's lineage. Whoever controls the Tawang influences Tibet's spiritual and political future. For India, Arunachal shields the Siliguri corridor, the land bridge to its northeast. One choke point, one pressure axis, two survival calculations colliding. This is why Arunachal is not just territory. It is a geopolitical flashpoint. Segment 4. Control on the ground. Reality, not slogans. So what does India do? Administers elections, policing, taxation, courts, deploys multiple mountain divisions, forward air bases and landing grounds, full civilian governance of Arunachal. Let's come to China. Holds positions across the line of actual control with superior rapid mobilization capability. Built highways, tunnels, air bases, and dual-use villages. Well, the balance is clear. India controls administration. China controls rapid mobilization leverage. This is today's military reality. Segment 5. India's official statement. Will Delhi issued a formal démarche? Arunachal Pradesh is an integral and inalienable part of India. Notice what did not happen. No trade retaliation, no travel restrictions, no military escalation. India protested but contained the crisis diplomatically. This is defensive diplomacy under force asymmetry. Segment 6, China's response, legal warfare. China responded carefully, actions in accordance with laws and regulations, denied mistreatment and did not retract its territorial claim. This is classic Chinese legal warfare: deny misconduct, keep sovereignty assertions intact, maps, renaming visas, immigration authority. All tools in a salami slice, strategy to advance claims without firing a shot. Segment 7, what this incident signals at. Well, this was not a visa issue. It was a threshold test, a signal probe, a procedural sovereignty strike. China tested India's reaction and global response. Hybrid conflict activates not with the tanks first, but with documents, procedures, and denials. Segment 8, regional implications from a Pakistan-China perspective. China is moving from map claims to operational enforcement. This reshapes South Asia's security geometry and the Indo-Pacific balance. China applies pressure at non-military choke points while India responds diplomatically, of course weakly. Arunachal is now a persistent pressure theatre. Segment 9, strategic conclusion. Well, number 1, Arunachal is an active hybrid warfare front. Second, China enforces claims via civil systems, not military escalations first. Third, India reacts with protests, not leverage. 4, Eastern Himalayas are no longer dormant. They are a controlled pressure battlefield, shaping regional power dynamics. This is your very own Fareeha Farrukh. Keep watching 360 Digital English. Take care. Allah Hafiz.